Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 10 of our Toronto Huskies franchise, so we're playing against the New England Patriots in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So you guys recall the last time we faced off against the Patriots, I believe it was the episode before last, because last episode we played against the Green Bay Packers, so I'll have the link to that video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out, and the episode before when we played against New England, but we were in Foxborough, and we won that game. So we're now 8-0 on the regular season, so the New England Patriots are 3-5 on the year, so if we win this, we will be 9-0 on the regular season, and New England will fall to 3-6. So without a further ado, we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, for the New England Patriots, they're going to be wearing their 2017 away uniforms. So they're going to be wearing the white jerseys with the navy paint and striped socks. So that's going to be the away team. Their uniforms for the Toronto Huskies are going to be wearing their all gray uniforms. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Toronto, Canada, it's week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Toronto Huskies taking on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as the New England Patriots kick this one off, and Golden Tate is ready to return for the Toronto Huskies. And he gets stopped there at the 32-yard line. We get to see some Ben Roethlisberger stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So we're going to use a PAY drag wheel on 1st and 10 from the 32. And it's Roethlisberger who's going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown, his former teammate. Went back in Pittsburgh in the 4-1-2. So that's a 29-yard reception by AB, the cover athlete of Madden NFL 19. So we're going to use the shotgun formation, and we're going to put in some Corey Davis as our receiver in the PAY cross pass play at the 39. So Roethlisberger back to pass. He's going to fire this one deep, throwing this one to Corey Davis, the former Tennessee Titans wide receiver, claims that reception. So we're going to actually use Mark Ingram II as our running back. So we're going to use the HB Power O by using the shotgun formation. So we're going to hand this off to Ingram, and he gets stopped at the 2 for only a 1-yard gain. So I'm just going to use a simple I form, and I'm just going to put in Ingram, and then hopefully we can get a touchdown from 2 yards out rushing wise. So we're going to hand this off to Mark Ingram, the Alabama product. He gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. This will be Mark Ingram's 9th touchdown on the season, so it's going to be 7-0 Toronto. Alright, 1st down and 10 from the 32-yard line. And there's 2:29 to go. Mac Jones, the Alabama product, throws this one, and that's going to be a 1st down for a gain of 5 yards on that play. And Jonnu Smith claimed that reception, so this is going to be a 2nd and 5 from the 37 here in Toronto. And they're going to run the ball with Damian Harris. So I remember his name now because we played them like the episode before last, and we won that game big time. over the Patriots. So New England isn't all that good this season, and they're gonna probably miss the postseason. So Mac Jones throwing this one out. That will be a gain of 5 yards on that play. So this will be a 2nd and 5. And we're using the 46 defense. So at the 42, Mac Jones handing this off to Damian Harris. So he gets stopped there at the 42. So he lost about a yard on that play. This is going to be a 3rd and 6, or it is a 3rd and 6 now for the New England Patriots. So it ends up being a 4th and 6, and we get to return the punt with Golden Tate the third. It's almost the end of the first quarter. We just only got 1 minute to go. They punt this one out. It goes out of bounds. It's at the 20. So we're just actually going to use the I form with Mark Ingram the second. So 1st and 10, handing this off to Mark Ingram, running the ball. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to break another one. Breaks one more tackle. He's going to run this all the way into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown Huskies. This will be his 10th touchdown on the year, and it's now a 14-0 Toronto lead. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 33. 37 seconds to go in the first. Firing this one out, and this will be a 1st down and 10. Mac Jones, 3 for 4, 34 yards on that play. Marquez Scantling with that reception. His last name is pretty long, so I'm gonna he throws that pass. That's incomplete. So this will be a 2nd down and 10. Final play of the first quarter here in Toronto. They're going to throw this one. Pass deflected. Should have been intercepted, but it wasn't there that time. I thought we were going to get that one, but no. Pass deflected. End of first quarter here in Maple Leaf Stadium in Toronto. Mac Jones, he's going to fire this one out. That's an incomplete pass. So this is going to be a 4th and 10 from the 46-yard line. We get to return the punt with Golden Tate the third there at the 46. So they're going to punt this away. And this goes out of bounds at the 17. So this is going to be a 1st and 10. And we're actually going to use the I form. We're going to run it with Mark Ingram. So he has at least 100 yards today, and he has had 1 touchdown in this whole game, actually. So 2 touchdowns, as a matter of fact. Both of the touchdowns in the first quarter were rushing. So just keep that in mind. Roethlisberger, I don't think, has had a passing touchdown as of yet. So he breaks that tackle, and he gets stopped at the 41. So 5 carries, 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Mark Ingram today. And we're going to actually change it up. We're going to actually put in some Corey Davis. PA comeback slide pass play on 1st and 10 from the 41. And he's going to fire this one out to Rob Gronkowski. He gets stopped there at the 14. 3 for 3, 93 yards. He has no touchdowns passing-wise, Roethlisberger. So the clock's winding down pretty fast here in Toronto. And he throws this one out to Gronkowski. He gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. This will be his first passing touchdown of the game for Roethlisberger. And the Huskies lead it 21-0. And we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, so now this is going to be a 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. And he's going to throw this one. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So this will be a 2nd down and 10. They're actually at the red zone already, this New England Patriots team. And they've been progressing, trying to find some yardage. And this is going to be a 3rd and 4 from the 14. And there's only 90 seconds to go in this first half. And Mac Jones, he gets sacked at the 19 by Melvin Ingram III, the former San Diego Chargers linebacker. So this is going to be a 4th and 9 from the 19. And it looks like that they're actually going to punt this, actually take the field goal. Patriots make it in, and it's now 14-3. Actually 21-3 Toronto. 21-3, excuse me. And 21-3, 43 seconds to go in this first half. And he's going to break tackles along the way, get stopped at the 40-yard line. And it looks like he's down and injured, the return man for the Toronto Huskies. It appears that it was T.Y. Hilton, I'm thinking. But one of our players on the return man got down and hurt. So this is going to be a 1st and 10. 5 for 5, 129 yards, and 1 touchdown today. And T.Y. Hilton, he does have a shoulder strain. Will he return? The answer is a yes, sirree. He is going to return. And Roethlisberger, he's back to pass. He's going to throw this one out, and that's going to be an incompletion there. 2nd and 10 from the 38 with only 6 seconds to go. And Roethlisberger firing this one out to AB gets an incompletion there, and this concludes the first half. Alright, so 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line here in Toronto. Mac Jones is going to run the ball with Damian Harris, so he lost a yard on that play. 2nd down and 11, so we're going to use his own coverage here on 2nd and 11. So they've only had 69 passing yards, so 2nd and 11 from the 33. Throws this interception, and it's CJ Mosley. He's going to take this one all the way to the end zone, and that is a touchdown for the Huskies. So that will be his 3rd interception on the year. 29-0 Huskies. We're going to attempt a 2. Mac Jones throws it to CJ Mosley, intended for Hunter Henry. But then we returned this one and scored a touchdown out of this bad boy. So this is now a 27-3 lead. We're actually going to do a run play. So we're actually going to use the Power O run play. New England does get its first turnover of the game, and it's now going to be 29-3. So we're actually going to take a break here. So we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, we claim an interception, uses that stiff arm, and it's KJ Wright who makes his 5th interception on the year, his first one of the game. And we're actually going to use a quick slant route here on 1st and 10 from the 26. New England with their 2nd turnover on the game. So Roethlisberger going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown. And he gets stopped there at the 11. 143 yards for Roethlisberger today, passing-wise. All right, 1st down and 10. Roethlisberger back to pass. Firing this one out to Zach Ertz. He claims, Rob Gronkowski claims his 12th reception on the year and his 12th, in his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. So it's now going to be 36-3 Toronto. All right, 1st down and 10, 2:17 to go in the 3rd. New England, they're going to hand this off to Damian Harris, so they lost about 3 yards on that play. 2nd and 13 now. Great stop by the defense there. Carlos Dunlap especially there made that nice tackle, as this will be a 2nd and 13 from the 29 here in Toronto Maple Leaf Stadium. So he's had 2 INTs, Mac Jones. The first interception was made by CJ Mosley and was returned for a touchdown. The other one was made by KJ Wright and was not. And speaking of interceptions, Devin McCourty claims his first one of the game. So we're now on offense. So we're gonna play Joe Flacco till the end of the game. And now New England has 3 turnovers, so they haven't been looking all that good recently. And Joe Flacco throws that pass to Antonio Brown for at least 22 yards, and he has 1,250 receiving yards this season. So I'm really impressed that Antonio Brown has achieved that mile marker. And if he claims for a couple thousand more, he could wind up having 5,000 on the year and lead the NFL in receiving yards. So that's something interesting to see. Chris Godwin gets that into the end zone for a touchdown. We get our third passing touchdown of the game. So Toronto leads this one 43-3. The ball is out and Toronto has recovered. Damar Harrison that time makes that fumble recovery. So we're going to actually use the PA boot X shot pass play on 1st and 10. We're actually in the red zone, so Flacco, the Audubon, New Jersey native, throws this to Chris Godwin, and Chris Godwin gets his second touchdown of the game and his third touchdown reception on the year. So this is now going to be 50-3 here at Maple Leaf Stadium in Toronto. So we'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. Alright, so now this is going to be a 1st down and 10 from the 44-yard line here in Toronto. New England claims they 1st down on that passing play, so they're going to move the chains as we're going to use the zone coverage here on 1st and 10 from the 43 with only 3:35 to go in the fourth. Mac Jones, he doesn't want to get sacked, and it looks like he's going to throw this one deep. And it's intercepted by Darius Williams. So Darius Williams gets stopped there at the 40. So now Mac Jones has thrown 4 interceptions today. And Darius Williams claiming his 5th one on the season. New England now has 5 turnovers in this game. And only one of them, this is the funny thing, one of them, only one was returned for a touchdown. So that's kind of a coincidence to see there. I mean, when our opponents get multiple turnovers, I'm not saying just in this Toronto Huskies franchise, but all of them, like San Diego Red Dragons, London Bulldogs. And I am going to start my Toronto Mounties franchise this Monday, as a matter of fact. So I'm excited for the Toronto Mounties franchise coming up on Monday. And I'm thinking about starting a Resident Evil 4 gameplay sometime maybe Monday or Tuesday. So Rob Gronkowski gets his 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. And we're actually going to attempt a field goal here. So it's now going to be 57-3. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Alright, so this is going to be a 2nd and 17. Mac Jones got sacked for a loss of 7 yards. And speaking of Mac Jones getting sacked, KJ Wright gets his 1st sack of the game, but he lost 5 more yards. So it's a loss of 12 yards on that play. So this is going to be a 3rd and 22 now from the 35. And he fires this one out. That's incomplete. So 115 yards, 9 for 20 there. And he's thrown 4 interceptions today. Only one was returned for a touchdown, and that was CJ Mosley. So anyway, Golden Tate ready to return the punt return, excuse me. Break tackles there. I thought he was going to get a little bit of daylight, but we still have the chance of being on offense no matter what. And we're going to use the fullback middle pass play on 1st and 10. So Joe Flacco back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown. Jumps it into the end zone for a touchdown. AB with his 19th touchdown reception on the season. Toronto leads this one 64-3. All right, Joe Flacco, 158.3 passer rating, 7 for 8, 180 yards, And 4 touchdowns today. Ben Roethlisberger, 158.3 passer rating, 7 for 9, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Mac Jones, 19.9 passer rating, 10 for 23, and 4 INTs on the day. And Mark Ingram, 5 carries, 125 yards with an average of 25, 2 touchdowns, and 5 broken tackles today. While Rob Gronkowski, 6 receptions, 112 yards, 3 touchdowns. Chris Godwin, 2 touchdowns on the day. Antonio Brown, 114 yards and 1 touchdown on the day. Defensively, Melvin Ingram had 2 sacks. Devin McCourty and KJ Wright had a sack as well. Darius Williams, Devin McCourty, KJ Wright, and CJ Mosley both had, all 4 of them, as a matter of fact, had INTs. Damon Harrison had a fumble recovery, and there was only one touchdown defensively, and that was a CJ Mosley interception return for a touchdown. That was Mac Jones's first interception thrown of the game, and we win this one big time over the New England Patriots, 64-3. So that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next episode. Have a great Saturday evening, everybody.